views and interviews with extraordinary people, extraordinary abilities every Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on your extraordinary radio station, Roots 96.1 FM. It's gonna be fun, informative, and educational, but most of all, it will be extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Disability is articulated as a struggle
Marcy, your mic, your mic. Yes.
I dare you to lose your mind for increase. Increase, increase.
Amen. We're not getting you. Anyways, good morning, good morning. This is Extraordinary Abilities. And we're going to try to see if Marcy can get her mic together. And of course, you'll hear from her in a minute. But good morning. Welcome to Extraordinary Abilities. It is the 23rd day of August. August is done again. And of course, you are listening to Roots 96.1 FM on your radio dial. And of course, we are on rootsfmja.com, Roots FM Live, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live. Of course, Xenia Radio. We are live right there too. So tune in to us and thank you for tuning in this morning. It's going to be another extraordinary morning. Marcy, are you there with us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Yes, yes. And so good morning to you. And what's the quote that you have for us this
Yes,
morning?
my quote is disability is articulated as a struggle as an unnecessary burden that one must overcome to the soundtrack of a string crescendo. But disabled lives are multifaceted, brimming with personality, pride, ambition, love, empathy, and wit. Snidberg said those words.
Okay,
Yes,
great,
yes, yes,
great.
yes.
And of course,
Mm-hmm.
we want to say a special good morning to our listeners coming from you this morning, right?
Yes, yes,
And
a
of
good
course,
yes, a good morning, good morning. This is Extra on Abilities on Roots 96.1 FM. Welcome and thank you for joining us today. Remember, we are live on rootsfmj.com, Roots FM Live, FB Live, YouTube Live, Zeno Radio. And remember, you can also contact us at 876-574-2910, 876-618-1537, 876-225-9478.
hmm and with all
Yeah.
of that information, we're sure you just don't keep it to yourself. Please tell a friend, tell someone else to
Yes.
tune in. This is a radio station where the roots of everything good, and so we want you to know that on each and every Wednesday morning here between 9 and 10 a.m., we highlight the extraordinary abilities of persons from the disability community, organizations, and individuals who support persons from the uh, community of persons with disabilities, or how we say refer to persons who are differently abled. And
Yes.
so please tune in every morning. We have something lined up for you that's extra special and extraordinary. And so we want to thank you. And of course, we always have something else that's extraordinary from our other co-host, our news anchor. What's going on, Marcy?
Up next, Extra on the News with Adrian Campbell.
Good morning. I'm Adrian Campbell, and this is Extraordinary News. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security will shortly launch an accessibility checklist that aims to facilitate easier access to buildings and other amenities for persons with disabilities. It will allow for us to have across sectors a standard when it comes on to treating with persons with disabilities and the infrastructural requirements to do so, Portfolio Minister Honorable Pernell Charles Jr. said. Mr. Charles also informed that a code of practice for education, and training has been completed. This will ensure that an inclusive environment is maintained, and this is to be reviewed and then laid before the House of Parliament, the minister stated. Minister Charles also informed that the Disabilities Rights Tribunal has been established. The situations faced by many individuals with disabilities in Jamaica are diverse and multifaceted. In addition to the barriers in accessing education, employment, and other essential services, unfortunately, we still have discrimination, whether it is overt or covert, he said. It remains a daily reality for far too many, and so this rights tribunal will truly be important in our pursuit as a ministry, as a nation, to pursue a more inclusive and just society by hearing and educating on cases of perceived discrimination, Mr. Charles added. And that was extraordinary news.
Okay, thank you so much, Adrian. And that news was indeed extraordinary because we're
Mhm.
looking forward to. And thank you, Mr. Pernell Charles Jr., for that proposed implementation of,
Mhm.
to ensure that places have the right fittings. But I'm still saying, just remember the persons with the intellectual disabilities. Educate and train persons also so they know to identify and recognize when people need extra help. Nothing is wrong with them physically, so we can build all the ramps and we can put all of those infrastructure in place. But we need also to have personnel in place who are able to identify and, you know, relate to persons who are slow learners, persons who understand things differently,
Yeah.
who will need extra time to process information and so on. And how do you treat with those persons? It is very, very important because oftentimes we still slip into the mode where we think that disability is only about the physical, but we have persons who look perfectly normal physically, but then mentally, and they're
Yeah.
not mad, they're not crazy, but
Mm-mm.
mentally
Totally.
they process information differently. So we want to also tap into that and make sure that we support those individuals also, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
yeah, that's it. And of course, thanks for that, Adrian. Thanks for
Yes.
that news. Good news indeed. And we look forward to seeing that implementation. Marcy, you have a feature for us? Did you know feature? What's
Yes.
on
Not
your
not
feature list?
it's not really a did you know, it's my poem, my poem. And I think everyone would like it. It's called Special Needs by Amanda K. Hill. Here goes. Yes, I have a disability and special needs. I don't let my disability rule my life. I might have a disability, but it doesn't define me because it is not what I am. I have a disability. I am human too. I get sad and mad too. I can't be mad at God because He creates people with disabilities to teach others. You do not have to be perfect because the way you are is perfect to God. Yes, I am a child of God. People with disabilities are gifts from God. I am fine and I am different because everyone is different and unique in their own way. Everyone is the same because that is how God wants it to be. Because He sees everyone as beautiful and He loves everyone unconditionally. I am blessed to have good friends and family in my life, and I believe in God our Savior.
Okay. I love that. I do love that.
Yes,
That one
yes,
is nice. Yes.
yes. Thank you.
Yes. And maybe you gotta repeat it. Maybe it can become our staple here, you know? Right.
Right.
Yes, that's a good one. Thank you so much for that one. Yes. All right. So, did you know feature that was our did you know feature with Marcy this morning that came by way of a poem,
Mm-hmm.
about special needs. I am special, and yeah, I love that one. So that is why when persons with disability feel discouraged, just draw on this chronic song, man. Just pull on it. That says, "Ain't no giving in. We ain't giving up. Ain't no giving in." Right? Right. So
So
let's hear
even when the
that.
road get rocky, me say me never give up. I said there ain't no giving in. And when the going get tough, I said the tough get going. My people don't give up. I said there ain't no giving in. No, Rastafari guide I and I from the beginning. Oh boy, a lot of youths in life say them can't take the pressure no more. But from your trust in a the most high life, I go get better, I'm sure. The youth juggle on the roadside, Babylon say fi take up your bag and go. Boy, but we still not give up. Me say we solid as a rock like Kalanje. Not give up. I said there ain't no giving in. And when the going get tough, I said the tough gets going. One juggle your fruits, don't give up. I said there ain't no giving in, mama. Rastafari guide I and I from the beginning. Why oh? Teacher not get paid, the government need for purge and process. Oh yeah. Police not get paid, so them find it hard for serve and protect. And all we get from the government is highlight bills and robust taxes. And them still a pressure the youth to run it hard on the road with them robot taxes. But there ain't no giving in. Why run your taxi you? Hey, I said the tough gets going. Yeah. Now give up. I said there ain't no giving in. No, Rastafari guide I and I, whoa. I said my people, we've been facing struggles for so long. Ja people, please me I beg you, please could you hold on? I know the system have you down and you feel pressed down like 50 feet. At the buckle, yeah, the victory sweet. Me say me still not give up, me just kiss me teeth, not give up. I said there ain't no giving in. Hey, and when the going get tough, I said the tough gets going. Jordan, believe me, not give up.
Oh yes, we not give up. And then when the going get tough, we not give up. Ain't no giving in. You understand? So you just keep on juggling and you just go on. Because that's all it is. We can't afford to give up and we can't afford to give in. Right? Yeah, that's what it is. And of course, I want to say to all of you here, tuned into Extraordinary Abilities, don't give up, don't give in, no matter how hard the struggle is. Keep on pushing, keep on keeping on. Right? Yeah. This morning, we have our special guests with us. As usual, all our guests are special. Everyone who come to have conversation with us on a Wednesday morning are extraordinary people and are special. Of course, our guest this morning, he was awarded a place at the Spalding High School, now known as the Alphonsus Davis High School in Clarendon. The joy he felt would soon be short-lived, as the school did not have the infrastructure to accommodate him, as he is wheelchair bound. This soon made the headlines and hit social media, sparking reaction from concerned citizens all over, not just Jamaica, but the world. This then caused the Ministry of Education to move with alacrity to remedy the situation. Today, however, we will not be focused so much on what was, but we will take a look at what the possibilities hold for this young man and his family. What are his dreams and aspirations? Today, as we approach the start of the new school year, we welcome young Jaheim Francis and his father Jermaine Francis to Extraordinary Abilities.
Yes.
Welcome to Extraordinary Abilities. How are you?
Okay, fine so far.
Okay. We have I'm speaking with Jermaine, father.
Yep,
All
yeah,
right.
German.
Is Jaheim here with us?
You know, they're middle right now.
Is not where you are right now, right?
No.
Okay, okay. All right. So what I wanted to find out from Jaheim was, um, how ready he is for the new school year. And you will have to talk on his behalf now. You'll have to tell us, what are your thoughts when how you see him, what is he feeling right now?
I'm ready for school now. You happy for go back to school September.
Oh, he's ready for school September. All
Yep.
right.
And he, and
Yes.
and is he nervous or anything? Does he get any nervousness or not really nervous?
No, you not get nervous because I'm up there and
Can you speak up a little more for us, Mr. Francis?
he don't nervous can go up there already.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay.
So he has visited the school. So first of all, we want to, you know, empathize with you, on this unfortunate situation. We really, want to say we're really sorry to learn of that experience that you have had, in that situation. But how is it now with you, yourself and the school? What has all the issues been resolved?
Yeah, everything alright up at school. Get to one must start September. Everything good up there.
Come again, we're not hearing you so clearly.
Speak.
I, I said everything alright up at school.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's ready to go, right?
Yep.
And so tell us a little bit about Jaheim, pardon me, and his disability. What is his disability that has caused him to be wheelchair bound?
And just now walk by himself.
He was born that way?
Yep.
Okay, okay. And what were you feeling at that time as a father when you recognized, how soon did you recognize that he would not be able to walk on his own?
Oh, for him when he start primary basic school.
Mm-hmm. So it was from before he started basic school.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And what did the doctors say was the cause of that?
Uh, the same in brain damage.
They say he had a brain damage.
Yep.
Okay, okay. And that would render him unable to walk.
Mhm.
Okay. So how bad is the brain damage? But he's able to learn, right? And because obviously he has got a place in high school, he's able to do PEP and so on. So how badly is his brain affected? Does it affect his learning in any way?
No.
You're muted, Jermaine. You're muted.
We're not hearing you so clearly. Unmute your mic.
Are you there? Yeah, yes, you're back now. Oh yeah. So the brain damage affects his mobility, his movements, but it doesn't affect his learning. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, okay. So apart from being able, not being able to walk, he reasons well. Everything is good in terms of his communication and so on.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
him reason good. Him talk good and everything.
yeah. Okay, okay. So now that he's in high school and ready to go, you know, the so he the he has access to the bathrooms and so on. All of that has been taken care of too, not just the classroom, but to the bathrooms and so on.
Yep. Everything I'll take care of in class school.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. So, uh, what is it that um Jahim has as his personal goals that he has set for himself? Has he set any goals that he want to achieve as he enters high school?
Not really as yet.
Oh, not yet, right? Because he's what, just 11, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When will he be 12?
No, not 12 no. November I'm in full 12. Full 12.
November he'll be 12 fully.
Yep.
Okay, 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 okay. Does he have other siblings? He have other brothers and sisters?
Yeah, but my mother side.
Oh, by his mother's side. Okay, okay. So he's your only child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and what are those like? Does the siblings accepted him for being wheelchair bound? Do they like take care of him and make sure that he's okay and so forth?
Who around him take care of me? I treat him like one of a baby now. Who around him take care of him?
Yeah. The only thing, Mr. Francis, you'll have to just speak up a little louder for us so that we can hear and our listeners can hear you a little more clearly. Yeah.
I say who
So
around
what?
him?
Yeah, go ahead now.
But I say who around him take care of him?
Okay, okay. And what about his community? How does the community relate to him?
Yes.
Oh, then treat him good.
Hmm. Does he
Yep.
have a lot of friends? He has a lot of friends?
Not really.
Mm. So
Minor friend
typical,
of mine.
yeah?
Just minor friend of mine talk.
Okay, so I'm having little friends them talk with and so on. And what type of child is he? What type of child is he? Is he, playful? Is he what are the things that he likes to do?
Step on phone. Step on tablet and game.
Eh?
Step on in tablet.
Or him upon him tablet, and what are some of the things that he does on the tablet?
That's normal thing with young children do.
Uh-huh. And
Like
that
play.
normal sound like play a lot of games and stuff, right?
Yes.
Overall, of that young adults, children do play game that.
Yes, yes. So he likes to be on this tablet, yeah. But what you remember what his grades were in the PEP, what marks he got? You remember which subject he got the highest mark in?
Oh no, I don't remember.
Okay. But what's his favorite subject? How well does he do in it, maths and English and all of those things?
Maths is his favorite subject. Maths in the most. English in the most. He love most.
Oh, he loves English mostly. Okay, okay. All right. So, yeah. So, what I want to ask you, Mr. Francis, when this whole thing happened, how did you feel as a father when you recognize that the possibility exists that he might not get to go to the school that he chose and or he was placed in because of the challenge with the access for his wheelchair? How did you feel then?
I'm feeling pushing away.
We didn't hear that.
Say me never feel no portion away.
Oh, so what did you have an alternative to say, okay, I'm gonna do this then, Did you think about another way if in case the school can't get him, get him in take him in there. What were you thinking to do then?
We never try one different school.
Okay, okay. But his school, he lives close to the school. Is the school nearby?
Not really.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, at least for half hour drive.
Half an hour's drive.
So
Okay. So
he,
how does he get to
yes, that's what I was
school?
about to ask.
Yeah.
It's a
Kyle,
friend.
So he has to take public transportation, or do you drive to take him?
you have to take taxi.
Or he takes a taxi. So how does that work with the wheelchair? Because some of our listeners might be wondering how does it work? Because we know our taxis and so on are not generally equipped with the access to lift and to put a wheelchair in. So how does that work?
Wheelchair leave by school.
The wheelchair is left at the school.
Yep.
Oh, so and then so it's a private taxi that picks him up.
Nope.
Oh, so so he's
So
able
how does
to
he? Yeah, how does he get from home
from
to the?
school to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
he has to walk from school to the taxi stand or
Me
so.
can me can go to school and pick him up back.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. That's what we were trying to figure out. So you take him and take him. So you lift him out of the car onto the chair.
Yep.
Okay, and then in the evenings you lift him back out of this. Okay, okay. Now we're understanding that a little better. Okay, okay, okay. So now we're understanding that. All right. So it means that you as dad have to be around basically at all times to ensure that he gets to and from school. All right.
and tell us, what about his mom? Does she play any role in this, in taking care of Jahim?
Nope.
So when he's not with you, so he lives with you?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. And his mom is not around, that's what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay, so you are the single father then. You're the single father, that's it?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So, we're really sorry to hear that his mom is not around and not supportive. Um, so, but she is alive. She's not dead or anything, right?
In my life.
Okay, because we just want to know, So, um, how does Jahim feel about that not having his mom supporting him? Does that affect him in any way?
I don't feel no way.
Okay. So does he ask for her sometimes or thing like that? Does he?
Nope.
Okay. He's just accustomed to not having her around and he's okay with that.
No, not really. No one anyway. Calling phone, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. So he's able to talk with her and all of that, so you may call her and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, we do hope that, at some point, both of you can, come together and give Jahim the kind of support he needs from both parents, so that you don't have to carry all the weight by yourself or, whatever it is from her side, that the support will be there. She'll be able to give more in that regard. Yes. So, Mr. Francis, we'd like to find out from you, um, what what do you think needs to happen? What government or other institutions or so on need to do to assist persons with disabilities some more? What type of assistance you think is needed more? What are some of the things that you think is needed, and especially for young persons, children with disabilities like your son?
I'm sure what them going to do.
Yeah, but what you think need to happen? What you think them need to do?
I don't
When
know.
yeah, when you look around and you see the challenge that you have, with Jaheem, and you know that there are other parents who have the same kind of challenge. What you think need to happen to make life easier for children like Jaheem and for parents like yourself?
Yeah? I don't hear you, girl.
No, we were asking you what you think need to happen to make life easier, living easier for young children like Jaheem, who maybe wheelchair bound, who have a disability. What you think the country needs to do as a country, as a people? What you think it needs to happen to give more support?
Is someone there in the background speaking?
Nope.
Okay.
So go and talk to them.
Because they can say too, they
Yes.
can
Is it
share.
is his grandmother there? Let her come on and speak.
Yeah, grandmother there.
Yeah, I want to hear her speak.
Hi, Grandma. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great, great, great. Thank you for being here with us today. Yes. How are you feeling now that Jaheem is ready to go back to school, into his new school, high school?
Well, I'm so excited.
Okay, you're excited.
I'm so
And what is it that
excited that
makes you so excited?
yeah, because I'm glad that the school accept him and yeah, I know him
Okay.
going to make me so proud.
Yes, 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 yeah. And he's excited too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we were asking his father, what you think needs to be done, what more needs to be done to help children like Jaheem who have a disability.
Well, for him, the challenge is for him. He can't get to go out and work as him like and to support Jaime and stuff like that because back and forth sometimes me not be there. I'm not there every time to go and pick up James from
That he can support Jaheem the way he wants.
right, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So there needs to be more support for parents like him and yourself who can, so that the burden cannot be on you so much, but things in place so that you can work to give the financial support. But um so you think like special buses and all of that transportation that should be in place that can, help so that he doesn't have to take time out to, do all of the transporting of him.
Right, because And then again, the other thing is just him alone to that school from here. So I don't think the transport thing going to work for just one alone.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, and you are living in rural Clarendon, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I guess if it is in place properly, then it wherever he is, the transportation would take him. But then you attend the parent teachers meeting and all of that kind of thing with him,
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And what what do you think um Jaheim, you're saying you're looking for great things and you know it's going to make you proud. What would you like to see, really? What are your expectations? What do you want to see Jaheim turn out to be, even though he will have his own mind and his own thoughts? But what would you like to see for him?
Well, first him say he want to be a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so you believe that he can become that doctor that he wants to be, right?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. And you see with the abilities to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Great, great. And like I was asking his dad earlier, now that the issue has been resolved, of course you're all feeling better about it. But how did you feel at the time when the incident that he might not be able to go to that school because of his situation with his being in the wheelchair? What were you thinking and feeling at that time?
Well, the feeling, I never really feel good, but afterward I think something else think back over and it work out the way it
Mm-hmm.
should be working. Yeah.
Right. Right. So do you think that all our schools and other institutions should be equipped so that it can accommodate persons with
Yes,
wheelchair
I
or
think
who
that.
may have other walking aids, right?
Yeah, because we don't know what's going to happen to others and then we're there. So I think it should be in place.
Mm-hmm. And that's a good thing you said, because you don't know what will happen to others, because any one of us, anybody can become a person who's wheelchair bound at any time. It takes
Right.
just an illness or just an accident or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and it can be just that. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, you're looking forward for great things for little Jaheim.
Yeah.
And of course, we want to wish you all the best and thank you for, coming on and, sharing your little bit with us about how you are feeling and how you're feeling now. And, we hope that the situation can be improved for Mr. Francis, that he can be able to you know, pursue his career some more in terms of his job and being able to maintain his family. And we hope that things will be in place, that he doesn't have to spend most of his time taking all of the care for Jaheim, so that he can go to his employment and be, more productive. So we hope that life and things will improve for you. And as the government moves towards putting more infrastructure, more facilities, more creating more opportunities for families with persons with disabilities and persons with disabilities, accessing these opportunities, that things will improve for you all as a family, and that Jaheim will, be happy in school, he will do well, and that he will make you all proud. So
Okay.
Yes, yes. So, Dad, Mr. Francis, thank you so much for joining, and Grandma, thank you so much for joining us today. What's your
Okay.
remind us of your name again, Grandma?
Winsome.
Right, Miss Winsome, we want to thank you so much. And just keep the faith, don't give up, just remain strong. And we believe that, your situation will improve and it won't seem so burdensome on you, but that life will improve. Just trust
Yeah.
God, and just keep trusting God, and He's gonna make it happen, right? And
Okay.
we believe. Just tell Jaheim to keep his head up high, right?
Yes,
Lift
yes.
up his head up high and he will win the prize, okay? Yes, and just keep encouraging him. All right, Miss Winsome and
Mr.
Mr.
Okay.
Francis.
Francis. Yes,
Yep.
God bless you both. And
Okay.
please give Jaheim our love and tell him we wish him all the best. And we'll follow up to find out
Okay.
how he has been doing, how he's adjusting to his new school environment, and how he is improving in his studies. All right. So thank you so much for joining us here on Roots 96.1 FM on Extraordinary Abilities. God bless you all.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yes, man, it was our pleasure. Thank you.
Okay.
Time getting harder, still we striving for better. And we not gonna stop till the battle is won and we get justice. Cause if you lose your stand, anyone will try to push you over, over and over. Lift up your head and hold it up high. We know that we'll win the prize. Lift up your head and hold it up high. We know that we'll win the prize. Don't be discouraged by the pitfalls and their worries. Pain endure for one night, but joy cometh in the morning. And if you lose your soul, there's nothing to gain. It will be over.
There has to be a lot of lobbying,
Yeah.
for persons, like
Yeah.
Jaheim and his
Mm-hmm.
parents, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Dwight, I know you have heard, this morning, and we know, especially for persons who are not living in the city, who are living out, in the rural areas of Jamaica, and the access, transportation, his father has to take a lot of time out to ensure that he picks him up. And I know it must be difficult for him to, be lifting him. And as he gets older, it's going to be more difficult to be lifting him
Yeah,
out of the car
yeah.
into the chair. He's
Mm-hmm.
young now, but as he gets
It's
older,
older.
what will happen, that is, and that can cause more damage,
Damage. Yeah, yeah.
to his body, if he, because if you don't know, because maybe his dad alone can lift him. No, when he gets to teenage years and he
Yes.
gets, heavier and so on, and it may be more difficult. So we have to find ways to help, and to make sure that our persons with disabilities are able to have, better mobility, even
Right.
though, yeah, and also, just for the family structure too, you know.
Yeah.
We need the social services to be a little bit more equipped to support families in that way, that the families can, they don't have to spend all of the time, attending to the family member with the disability, but that they can now be gainfully employed, that they can support the family, but the social infrastructure is there to support families in a different way, because really we should be having a situation like this. You see, the first challenge is that um, his grandmother sees is that even if they put a transportation system in place, he may be the only one up there in that part of the parish that has a disability. So are they
Yes.
going to now spend the gas, have the transportation to come all the way up there for him? Because he's the only one. Because we think like that in our country. We think that if it's
Mm-hmm.
only one person, it don't make no sense, you know. But in other countries, the way they support persons with disabilities is completely different. The way they support persons with special needs is if it's 100 miles away, the infrastructure will be in place, the facility will be in place to support them, or they have something that is close by, but it will be there for the person to access, you know. So
Yes.
these are some of the things that we need improvement on, in our country. So it doesn't matter government funding. Go up there with the right transportation, pick up this child, get him to school. It doesn't matter the distance, you know.
Yeah.
And we have enough money in our country to go around and to waste on other things that are not beneficial to our people and to our country, and so we can use that money a little bit more wisely to help those who are most vulnerable and who are most worthy, to ensure that the families are not burdened, and
Yeah.
that they can have the access to education and all other things that are the rights of a people, so
Yeah.
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 That's my
And
little 2 cents. Marcy, what's your 2 cents? What do you have? We really want to thank them for joining us this
yes,
morning, and for you, our listeners, for joining. We had a little difficulty with the sound. They're speaking up a little bit, but that's how it is sometimes. We all have different abilities, and we have different persons coming on, but we thank them for coming on and sharing in their own way with us the challenges. And you can feel the challenge, you can know that they're challenged. And I do hope that somebody who can really help them will help to make their lives better and even more extraordinary. So,
yes, and with all that said, we want to say thanks also to the engineer Dwight Irwin and us, and special thanks for all you listeners for tuning in today. Please join us next week when you will have another extraordinary show for you. Until then, be extraordinary. And my quote is recognizing and respecting differences in others and treating everyone like you want them to treat you will help make our world a better place for everyone. Care, be your best. You don't have a disability to be different. Everyone is different. Kim Peek said those words. So live extraordinary and make someone's life very, very extraordinary.
and yes, and for those of you who are in school, those of you who are able-bodied, and you stay in school, and you see the challenge that some of your your peers have just to make it to school,
Yes.
just to be in
and
school. So,
and even though if you're disabled, don't let them bully you, don't let them talk down to you. You must stand up for your own and hold your own, and let them know that you can be your own person, and you can stand up and talk back to them. So don't let them bully you.
right, and
Yes.
you have a right to be here. You're a child of
Yes.
the universe, no less than the
Mm-hmm.
trees and the stars. You have
Yes.
a right to be here. And so, please, having a disability is no excuse to snooze or lose. Stay in school and be extraordinary. Please join us again next week for another extraordinary show. Coming up next is Wellness Wednesdays with Queen
Ice
Isis.
Miller.
Jump on twist, big this. Tell you about it. Sometimes it's hard, but try and you make it. Believe you me. In order to achieve, go forth and take it. Set yourself free. With obstacles in your way, you may fall before you rise. But if you really want good, you know off and run. So get up and keep your eyes on the prize. So as part of your plan, you feel have ambition, and the Almighty One as your foundation. Hey, nobody get rich and rich because that's definitely wrong. Me beg you, no, don't forget your friends and where you come from. If you a thief, remember God now sleep. And although you rob a man and you get well last week, you fall about the street but you're beaten going steep. Because God is a silent river and you know him run deep. Throughout history, lots of great men and women.
Luxury beaches, countless grains of pure white sand, tranquil breeze and palm trees. Our beautiful island Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica. We miss the vibrancy of our tourism product, but hope is on the horizon.